Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? We are back here on the World of Otium in our latest province, and this thing is really coming together. Pick this spot because you can see almost everything. We'll pan to the side, you can see our twisters over here. Pan to this side, you can see this guard tower up over here. But if I stand just like this, basically see everything else that we've been doing this season. Just want to stand here and enjoy the picture and the scene that we've set here on the back side of it. Today should be kind of an interesting day. My goal today is to get some greenery done, some lighting done inside of the province, sort of tidying it all up. Probably gonna put a couple trees here and there. A little chatty, a little just doing a couple different things as we go along, and we'll see how things go. So let me go gather up some materials. I still got some left over from our last landscaping trek. And let's go see what we can get some things taken care of. So let me get down to the province, and I will be right back. All right, so we're on the back side, almost all the way back around the back side of this. And today we are going to be doing some landscaping and some shaping, and a lot of that is just going to be simple adjustments to the land, the hills and the holes, and what we've had to do in order to put together this province. So for example, what I'm doing right now, and this is some good examples of things to do, is when we built the wall, when Mad Dog built the wall for this, Wallace did, he basically leveled it all out and got it pretty flush and square. And unfortunately, even though Minecraft is a square block game, square lines like that don't always look that good. So you can see here the difference between when I started this up right like that. Already this looks a lot better, a lot different. Just taking off a few little indents here, a little bit of work here. Come in better here. Just sort of shaping it up, giving it a little bit more natural look. And just simply removing some of that, like that. So those are the kind of things that we're going to be doing. We're going to be plopping down a few cacti here and there. These things will grow. So I'm going to pick these things up. Ow. Pop them back down where they were. Let these things grow back up. But take the other two that are on top of it and sort of drop a few here, there. As we come along here, you can tell it's one of the things I noticed when I was standing up there, that this area out over here is pretty barren. It's got sand. And that's it. And that's because there used to be this village over here. Remember correctly, we went through and chopped down this village and flattened a lot of this down. That was over here. Took this village apart. And sort of left this big opening. And it does make sense to have every now and then these openings, but you still want to fill them in a little bit. Get some something to change them up a little bit. And that's kind of what we're doing here, more than anything else. Sort of trying to shape this and give it a little bit more of a natural look than what was already here and what we left behind when we did took the village out. It just takes time. Yeah, I was going to say that should fall. I am going to leave some of the sandstone in. Simply because I don't think it matters that much. From a distance, you're not going to see it. We're not going to have a lot of people wandering that far out to here. You know, definitely this makes sense from a sandstone perspective, and the areas around here, this path, this trampled very specifically trampled sand that we have going between here and up to our tower definitely makes sense. So, yeah. Now, I was thinking about putting a tree up over here, but I don't think that works. I don't think there would be a tree out over here. Not the same way. I do believe that a lot of this cactus would be less out over here. What we have. Let's take a look real quick. These are going to grow. I need to get some bushes as well. Some of this. Yeah. Take out some of this right here. Definitely have this a little bit further back. We need to do some shaping with this. Oh. All right. Not too terrible. There. All right, good. We'll fly up to the top up there again. Take a look back down and see what. Just a little bit of this green. See, a little bit of the greenery out there sort of fills it all in. Once it starts growing, we need to put some more of the brown bushes in there. And I do think I want to add some coarse dirt around certain parts of the wall for sure. Think like over in this area, around this corner here, you're going to have a little bit of the, probably less here on the corners and more in the middle of this area over here. Sort of the farthest from the two gates. You know, there's no gate right here. So you're not going to have a lot of people out in this area. So a little more let's see. I think, you know, I could just see a little bit of sand building up certain spots. Far enough away from the walls that it doesn't, you know, if it got too close to the wall and too far up, it would matter. But something like this, that you've got this wind coming in and it's going to catch on these little corners here. Sort of sit here and build on these walls. So trying to get some shapes and things on here that make sense to the environment. And that's one of the other, probably one of the hardest parts of doing this landscaping and so forth is, not only does it fit within the game's perspective, but also makes sense in the area in which you're going to be doing it in. So let me fill in a couple more of these holes, and then we're going to go back inside, take a look around on the inside of the province and some of the lighting that we're going to be doing. See if we can get some of these places lit up in a little bit better than what we've had in the past. See if we can keep ourselves and the other citizens here from running into creepers and having holes blown up everywhere. So, I'll be back with you here in a bit. All right, welcome back. So we are back here in the center of our province here, and we're going to be doing some lighting. And what we want to do is the goal is to get rid of the torches if at all possible. That isn't necessarily the easiest, as easy as said. I mean, we've used these trapdoors and glowstone, and we're going to continue to do that. But we still kind of want to try and get torches up and out of the way. And if they're going to be on the ground or have to use torches. And I kind of want to make them intentional. So that's going to be part of the trick here. Getting them laid out in good enough spots. I mean, here's some great examples. Not sure how well, even though there's glowstone under there, yeah, it doesn't really hide. Yeah, there's not that much glowstone on here. Most of it's coming from here. 15, 14. I don't know if that one's actually doing anything because that's considered a full block and that's considered a full block, but it does look really cool. I'm sure, you know, that definitely would count. But I think this is pretty well lit up. But I really do love what Iceland Queen has done. I haven't seen this. All these cauldrons and water. Oh, that's kind of cool. Note block. Really kind of cool. These bazaars, bookshelves. The bookshelves look really good because even though they're bookshelves, they give it a unique texture and feel. Really, really cool. And then periodically, you can see it right on that one. There's glowstone hidden there. It's gonna light up a lot of this area as well. It's like almost every one of those. So we're gonna plop down a couple of these in some strategic places and see if we can get rid of some of this. Some of these torches down here and see what we can do. A lot of this on the outside is going to be easier said than done. Sort of plopping them down as inconspicuous spots possible, in corners, that kind of thing, just to get them out of the way, get them lit, that kind of thing. This should line up all this back here, and I think I'm going to come back through, throw a little bit of dirt and stuff in. I'm back over here. That it's not a high traffic area, definitely not going to see it. Let's see here. Should line right here. I think we're going to be good here. This fountain area around this is going to be tough. There's no simple way to put lighting on here and have it be inconspicuous. But we're going to give it a shot. We'll put this in and around the dirt. See if that hides it a little bit. Make a slight little change. Here we go. Gonna have to go get some more wood, I think. But that definitely helps the lighting. Hides that pretty well. Allows us to... that's not too bad. I like that. Yeah, gives a little bit more texture. I think that works. Torch spam is definitely one of the hardest things to deal with. And I'll probably come back through here and look at get up one of the lighting mods and sort of really truly check to see how... that didn't work. There we go. See how well the lighting actually works. Make sure we got everything sort of pulled up, that kind of thing. Lit as we... that's one of the hardest things about a lot of the building in Minecraft is lighting. You definitely don't want to see it. I mean, lighting can be ugly. I mean, let's be realistic about it. It is not necessarily one of the prettiest parts of it. Torches everywhere do not really do a good job selling the creativity of the build, but neither do creeper holes. So you got to find that happy balance there more than what makes sense. Something right here. Come back in and put more coarse dirt around that. Maybe we'll just leave that there. Who knows? I mean, look at how much better this looks without the torches on the ground versus this. I mean, you kind of have to have it there, but definitely not something that you want to see all the time. Outdoors. So yeah, see, we got this whole area right in here that we're gonna have to figure out how to light. This area right here, which we didn't do a very good job of truly lighting it up. Here, do pretty good for right around here. This area is lit up over here. My last trap door. Well, so just that little bit right there for lighting is a huge completely, I think it completely changes the way it looks. I mean, torch spam is something that has to happen every now and then, and I think it really distracts from a build. Being able to get lighting either under leaves, under trapdoors, iron doors, something definitely helps. I'm definitely gonna have to do a bit of work around here as well. This area, I may come back through here. I got to check with Desert Rat did this, which I really think is really cool. Really tight. All the doors, and there's no real pattern to this. Alleyways. I love how he's got the sand in the houses to really add that extra texture that is kind of less structurally sound, as it were. I may copy some of these and extend them over in this area. If, you know, extend this slum area out and do something like that. May do something over here. You know what? I need suggestions. If you guys had got ideas for what to do back over in this area over here, I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. Drop me comments down below. Definitely something that I can't think of everything. So if you guys have got ideas, I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking. As well as any comments on what you think of this province as a whole. We're really kind of tidying things up, getting it finished, this section finished, and sort of playing things by ear as far as timing and so forth. From when we're going to be moving on and what we're going to be doing. So pay attention to that. As always, you can find me on Twitter at @WanderingNerd as well. Leave me comments, suggestions, ideas. Love to hear what you guys are saying. And you can join the Otium public Discord in the comments down below, or in the description down below. It's a public access. Everybody is welcome to join, chat with us, chat with other fans of all of the Otium members. Hopefully you guys liked today's video. Hit that thumbs up down below, and if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. That is what I have time for today. Wandering around, doing a little bit of legwork, sort of just tidying things up, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. So until next time, this is a Wandering Nerd.